Hello students, good morning to all of you. Students, in today's class we learn the accelerated motion and derive the equation of motion in a straight line. Okay. Now, what we have acceleration. Okay. As we learned in the previous class that the body is moving with the non-uniform speed such that the distance covered by the body or moving object is different at different instant of time. So these kind of motion are basically termed as the accelerated motion, in which for an instant of time the speed of the body is 5 meter per second, and in the another instant of time it will change from 5 to 7 meter per second, and then for another instant of time it will be 4 meter per second. So you will observe in these particular examples that the body is not moving with a uniform speed. So there is a factor acting on it, due to which its speed is increased or it decreased. So basically the physical term which increases the velocity is known as acceleration, and the term which decreases the velocity is called deceleration and known as the retardation. Now the acceleration is the rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. Okay, and it is denoted by small a. It is a vector quantity whose direction in the direction of velocity, or you can say as direction of displacement. Direction of displacement. Okay. Now, according to definition, acceleration is given by change in velocity by time interval. Up to which the velocity of the object will change. Now it is given by change in velocity, let's say v minus u upon taken time is t. Here students, u is initial velocity, v final velocity, and t is time spent in change in velocity from u to v. Now students, this is the relation for the acceleration. Here two cases are special cases. First, when v is greater than u. Okay. For example, v is equal to 10 meter per second and u is equal to 5 meter per second. Now, the acceleration is u minus v upon t is equal to 10 minus 5 upon t is 5 by t, which is positive. Okay, that means a equal to v minus u upon t is positive for the case when u is greater than v is greater than u. This acceleration is called acceleration. When the value of a is positive, then a is termed as acceleration, and second case, when u is greater than v, in the same v equal to 10 centimeter per second and u equal to 5 meter per second. Then the value of acceleration a is v minus u upon t is 1 minute. V is 5 meter per second and u is 10 meter per second. Okay, then this will become 5 minus 10 upon t and the result is minus 5 upon t. That means the value of a is negative. A is v minus u, t is negative when u is greater than v. Okay, so this a is termed as retardation. Or simply known as deceleration. Okay, next, the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square and dimensional formula is m0 L t minus 2, or simply you can write Lt minus 2. Okay, let's copy it. And the third case is when v is equal to u, then we get a is equal to v minus u upon t is equal to 0. That means acceleration will become 0. Then the object is said to be in uniform motion. When a is equal to 0, then object is moving with uniform velocity. Okay, so this is about the accelerated motion. Now we derive the equation of accelerated motion in a straight line. Okay, students, first we have the velocity time relation. Suppose an object is moving from point A to point B. Initial time is t equal to 0 and final time is t equal to t. Okay, initially it will move with a velocity u and final velocity is v when it reaches to point B. Okay, therefore the acceleration is given by a is equal to v minus u upon t. When you multiply here, you will get a into t is equal to v minus u. Therefore that v is equal to u plus at. This is first equation of motion. Okay, second we have displacement time relation. Okay, for displacement time relation, the distance traveled is equal to average velocity in between the motion into time taken. Okay, now for average velocity is equal to initial velocity is u and final velocity is v, so it will divided by 2. Now using this relation here, the total distance traveled in between the point A and B is s is equal to average velocity u plus v by 2 into t. Now we have here that u plus v from equation first, u plus at by 2 into t. Okay, now from here we get s is equal to 2u upon 2 plus at upon 2 into t. Now this to cancel this and you will get the relation is ut plus half at square. This is your second equation of motion. Okay, note it down. And third equation of motion is velocity displacement relation. Okay, for this distance or displacement is equal to average velocity into taken time. Okay, now for this, first from first equation of motion we get v is equal to u plus at. Now from here calculate the value of time. You will get this time is equal to v minus u upon a, and average velocity is the same, u plus v by 2. Therefore displacement s is equal to v average into taken time is v plus u by 2 into v minus u by a, this value of time. Now from solving this you will get v square minus u square upon 2a. By multiplying this 2a with this s, you will get v square minus u square equal to 2as. This is the third equation of motion. Okay. Okay. Now student, again we derive the equation of motion by the calculus method. Equation of motion by calculus method. Okay, students, now first equation of motion. Okay, I will just write here some formula which are used in the equation of motion. Integral formula. Okay, now first we have, this is the sign of integration, any constant dx, we will get the derivative is x. Okay, integration of any constant is x. Integration of x to the power n dx is x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Here c is used for the integration constant. Integration of x dx is x square by 2. Integration of dx is x. Okay. Integration of e to the power x dx is e to the power x. Next, integration of sin x dx is minus cos x. Integration of cos x dx is sin x. These are some initial formula used in the calculus in 11th class. Okay. So first, for calculating first relation, we have acceleration given by dv upon dt. Okay. Now this dt multiply here, then you will get the result is dv is equal to a dt. Okay. Now on integration, let's say equation first, integration of equation first from, here we need to take the two limits. Just see here, t equal to 0. At t equal to 0, the velocity is equal to u, that initial velocity. And at t equal to t, the velocity will become v. Therefore, here we use the sign of integration dv, a integration dt. For velocity we have limit u to v, and for time we have limit 0 to t. Here students, this is called lower limit and this is called upper limit. Okay. Now differentiation of tx, we get the value x. So differentiation of v, we get v from limit u to v is a. Differentiation of t is t, integration of t is t from limit 0 to t. Okay. Now when we put the limit in the value, so upper limit is first used and then lower limit a t minus 0. We get this result is v minus u is equal to a into t. Therefore, v is equal to u plus at. This is your first equation of motion. Which is known as velocity time relation. Just note it. Okay. Second equation of motion. Okay. For second equation of motion, as velocity is given by ds upon dt. Now calculate this relation as equal to ds v dt. Okay. Now from first equation of motion, v is equal to u plus 80, use this result here. So you will get that ds is equal to u plus 80 dt. Okay, now again on integration from t equal to 0 when distance is s equal to 0 and t equal to t when distance s is equal to s. Okay, therefore integration from 0 to s ds is integration u plus 8t dt. Okay, now this will become s integration from 0 to s, and here this dt is multiplied individually first, so we get u dt from 0 to t plus 80 from 0 to t dt. Okay, now here u is constant and we get the result dt from 0 to t plus a is constant and we get 0 to t dt. Now this we get s is equal to u t from 0 to t plus a. Integration x dx is x square by 2. X dx is x square by 2. Here we get t dt is t square by 2 from 0 to t. Okay, now by using the limit we get s is equal to u t minus 0 and plus a by 2 t square minus 0 square. Okay, then this result we get s is equal to ut plus half at square. This is the second equation of motion. Okay, next we have third equation of motion. Okay, and the third equation of motion is known as velocity displacement relation. For calculating or derive the expression for third equation of motion, as we know that velocity is given by rate of change of displacement. 1 minute. Okay, as we know that the acceleration is given by rate of change in velocity. Now just multiply here this small displacement and divide also. Now this term is taken as separately like that, dv upon ds into ds upon dt. Okay, now this result you know that v, therefore you will get a is equal to v dv over ds. Now this ds multiply here, then you will get a ds equal to v dv. Okay, now integrate each for displacement from 0 to s and for velocity from u to v. I will just write here directly. You know about the how the limits are taken. Limit t equal to 0, s equal to 0, v equal to u, and here t equal to t, s equal to s, and v equal to v. These are the limit for this third case. Now a is constant, we get ds from 0 to s, and v, for v dv we get v square by 2 from u to v. Now this result we get k integration ds is s from 0 to s, and here 1 by 2 v square minus u square, and this we get s minus 0 1 by 2 v square minus u square, and by multiplying this half with this you will get 2as is v square minus u square. This is the third equation of motion. Okay, just note it down. Thank you.